Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon card live stream. How's it going, everyone? Are you having a nice Sunday? I'm having an okay Sunday. I have not been sleeping very well, so tonight after the card live stream, I'm not going to be doing any Monster Hunter at all. I'm just going to be going to bed. And I'm going to try and reset my sleep schedule, so I don't know what'll happen in the end. It might affect when we do the card live stream. Hopefully we'll do the card live stream earlier in the day from now on. I'm hoping to do it around dinner time. How's it going, Pokemon Central TCG? We have this Shining Legends Elite Trainer Box. Put this over here. I was a busy bee today. I got all the PSA submissions done. Felt like it took me about 5 hours, roughly in that time range. It's like a full-time job. It's crazy. But all the cards have been sent out, so that'll be cool. And I ended up losing money on the pack grading, so I have adjusted the price of...
Donate a lotto.
Nice. So I have updated the prices for sending in a booster pack to be graded, the pack itself, because it's apparently very expensive. Because PSA is like, we need $1 million in insurance for a $50 pack. Put that there. Put this up here. And we got all this book. Let's see. So what just happened? Cheese! How's it going, Cheese? Oh, right. So the live stream ended last time with my camera shutting off because we ran out of battery. And I did get Victoria's cards put into the drum, so no problem on that. And let's see, I need a marker. Oh, I think my wife stole my marker. Yeah, she did. Okay, so hold on, let me grab a new marker. I'll grab a fresh one. Here we are. Another one of those hidden costs. Here we are. All right, sweet. You guys ready to clean the desk? Time for me to clean the desk. Tomorrow, I'll be busy tomorrow too. We're still helping my wife's parents move into their home. We got them a new home. It's a very small one. And we got to help move some of their stuff out of their old home, which we're going to try and sell, hopefully before the market crashes. I guess technically the market's already crashing. I don't know if it'll affect housing prices though. Let's move these off the desk real fast. We do have some Hidden Fates. We do have some Shining Legends. Put that to the side. So I'm all out of cards to ship off to PSA myself. I sent all mine in. So I need to open up some of my own packs, don't I? I need to open up some packs, and what do we have here? This is Guessy Who, Weekend Wolf, Pokegal. All right. I need to open up some booster packs so that I have some more cards to ship in the future. I gotta have cards to ship off to PSA. We got Gale, Chief Buffalo. Who do we have here? Jonathan, who opened up a whole booster box with us yesterday and pulled some really nice cards out of here. Yeah, he pulled some really nice cards. We've got G-Ray, pulled this Full Art Zacian. Nice. Cheese got the Marnie. It was a donation. I believe, who was it that gave the Marnie away? I can't remember. Was it Chief Buffalo? Here's Mahasvara with the secret rare Haunch Crow. Maximum 6 Ride picked up the Professor Oak, and he had a Snivy Venusaur back there too. Alright, so all those are on the side. Oh, and Vape won the lotto. I forgot about that. Nice. Sweet. So yesterday was a pretty fun day with the card live stream. Look how empty this looks now. We just got the 2 cards in here. Oh, right. Did I give Cheese? I don't think I gave Cheese the curse draw. I forgot to. We'll have to do that right now in the middle of the live stream. Let me double check. I can't remember if I gave Cheese the curse draw. I'll open up Discord. He says I did get the cursed roll. Okay, you're good then. Sweet. What are you doing? Do you guys want to see Quick Quip in her pajamas real fast?
No, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He's smiling.
I'm watching.
You guys don't want to see Quip in her pajamas? Alright, well. Guessy Who says, wow, I didn't know there would be more Pokemon cards. I know, right? Here we go. That's a good way of doing that. How's it going, Gene Joestar? You know, I do these live streams so late, I feel people go to sleep. I had Brian L. was telling me, like, hey, when are you going to do that live stream? I want to buy some Pokemons. And I said, I'll do it soon. Like an hour later. An hour later, and I'm finally on. And I wonder if Brian's even awake still. You know what I mean? Brian, you here? All right, let's get some of this bulk set up. We do a lot more bulk now, don't we? He says, good, playing Monster Hunter. I would play Monster Hunter. I don't feel like there's a lot to do over on Monster Hunter right now. It's kind of sad, isn't it? We're waiting for Raging Brachydios to come out. He comes out March 23rd. Come on, man. It's a long time from now. I was hoping they would announce that they're coming out like March 12th. At the same time, PC gets Safi Poopy, but no, they're like, yeah, you're going to wait a long time. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just work on pet projects for now. Nothing new to communicate to anyone. I could do like a news video, I suppose. News videos always get looked at for like a week, and they stop being relevant. Yeah, there's always content to work on. Put this away. I got all my buff tickets with the single quest. Oh, nice, dude. And see, and now you don't even need the buff tickets. And the other thing is, you never needed the buff tickets because you don't use buff body for any of the builds. I don't think it's meta for anything. Sapajiva armor is. So you guys will have buff body on PC for like, I don't know, another week and a half. And then it will become completely irrelevant. Alright, scooch these. My wife has actually been going through my bulk cards and kind of organizing them for me. Wellix is like, buff body's good armor. Maybe you're right. I haven't seen speedrunners using it, that's all. Maybe I'm wrong about it. Maybe somebody does. Guessy who says I love buff body? That's right. He says I use buff body on my meat hammer build. Oh, that's cool. You get to be naked in acid lava, no protection. That's cool. That's what I've always wanted. Oops. There we go. Get all this bulk off my table. It's an enormous amount of bulk. A ton of energy cards too. I have a huge stack of energy cards. You guys have no idea. Speedrunners have godlike decorations, and Buff Body has skills to make up for not having godlike decorations. Oh, interesting. Okay. Move these over here. So, I did say I was interested in opening up some booster packs. Let's open up a few booster packs. What should I open? I do like Team Up. I'll open up 5 Team Up for myself. How's it going, Death Stalker? They Travel Solo says, what's being lottoed? The lotto is going to be a half booster box of Unified Minds, as well as this PSA 10 Tyranitar. That's a PSA 10 Tyranitar GX. It's the only one for sale on eBay, by the way. There's no other of these particular Tyranitars. My price on him is $68, but it doesn't matter now because we're going to lotto him off, aren't we? 1. Wait, this is Cosmic. I grabbed the wrong set. That's not Team Up at all. Grab the right one. Guessy who says, I didn't get paid this week. It's a greenback. So I open up a greenback, and let's see what we got out of it. Pretty much nothing. Put that in the bulk. Get a few pennies back out of it. So these are what I wanted to open was Team Up. Big fan of Team Up. Go. Throw that to the side. So this is for me. Let's see what we get. All right, that's a white back. That's Jasmine, Cosmoem, Klefki, Charmander, Mankey, Litten, Emoga, Black Market, and Secret Rare Judge Whistle. Exactly the card I'm not interested in. Okay, taking a look at it on the back. Might be a 9. So that's going to be a Secret Rare. Wow. That was pretty random. So this is going to be a greenback. And the greenback's going to give me Cosmoem and Galvantula. How about this one? That's going to be a greenback. This greenback's going to give me Poniard Aerodactyl. And last one. Ooh, that's going to be a whiteback. Come on, man. I want the Gengar Mimikyu. or Pikachu's Zekrom. I think that card's really cool. Heliolisk and Veltal. So I end up with Judge Whistle, Secret Rare. You know, I've decided I really don't like the trainer cards. You guys might like them. I'm not a fan. I think over time, I'm skeptical of how valuable the trainer cards will be, especially when Pokemon is continuously mass-producing cards. I'm tempted to feel that maybe these will not hold a lot of value unless it's a very special trainer card. But what is this? It's just called Judge Whistle. Like, come on, man. Doesn't even feature any Pokemon on the card art. It's just a gold trainer card. So I'm skeptical about the value of these. I believe this is slightly off center. You see a little bit on the edges. Oh, I'm going to go buy a magnifying glass. We could do that right now in the live stream. So I've realized, TCC, do you have any Gengar Mimikyu PSA 10 for sale? I could, if you'd like to buy one. Let me look up the going rate on eBay. Give me one moment. Gengar Mimikyu PSA 10. Uno momento. Let's see. We'll look up the cheapest one, and I'll decide if I want to sell at that rate. Japanese. Okay, so there's a bunch of Japanese ones. And then this one is $108 in the UK. So that one will probably be slightly cheaper shipping for you than for me. I was saying 120. The question then is, would I want to do 110 for you? I need a minute to think about it. I feel like it's not worth it in the end. I feel like we would basically be paying PayPal to do these transactions. So what I recommend, Weekend Wolf, if you really want that card, you might take a look at the cheapest one on eBay and submit an offer to the seller. Try going in at $100. That's what I recommend. So go in at $100. That's $10 off his price. And then he might accept that because it's not too far off the asking price. You know, when they do best offer, sometimes they accept it. Sometimes it's just to mess with you and see who's interested in it. I do that all the time. When I sell stuff, I offer the best offer, but I never accept best offer. It's just there to mess with you. But he might accept it if you go like maybe 10 under, maybe 15 under, and you'll have to see where it goes. He's in the UK, so I don't know what shipping out there will be like for you. I'm hoping it's only like $3 as opposed to what I'm paying, which would be close to $11. So yeah, you might be able to nab that for cheaper than I'm willing to sell mine. $100, the whole booster box costs, like roughly $100 if you're buying wholesale. Of course, retail is much higher than that, but then your odds of actually pulling the card are so low. You know, actually getting the Gengar Mimikyu Secret Rare is small. And then when you do pull it, also getting it to be a PSA 10 is, in my opinion, really low. You do not have a great opportunity for that. In fact, there's another Mimikyu Gengar right here for sale, and I feel like is probably underpriced at $124. So this one's $124. That is a good price. The cost of grading itself is going to be like $30, after you account for the fact that you have to pay for shipping to PSA, and then PSA charges for it to be shipped back to you is like $30 at least. And then yeah, I already did the math. There's the cost of opening the box, actually getting the right card, and actually pulling a 10 as well. You can pull Gengar Mimikyu and it's a 9. So 120 is undervalued. I think a lot of PSA cards are undervalued, but really the problem is there's so many for sale. So the market gets flooded. Since we're talking about this subject, the market gets flooded with a lot of PSA cards, and that's why they tend to be undervalued. It's just because there's too many of them available. The supply is very high, right? But your actual cost of opening packs and cost of grading is not there, you know what I mean? He says, I'll pay $125 for yours if you want. If you really want to. I would do 125 if you really want to. So we got this one and this one. They appear to be roughly the same age. I will do 125 for the... Yeah, I'll do 125. It's not a big deal. If you really want to, sure. I'm greedy. I like my Gengars. But yeah. He's like, I want one of your Gengars. I'll put my signature on it. How's it going, Wilhelm? Someone sniped my PSA 10 Marnie this morning in the last 10 seconds. Yeah, there's a lot of bid sniping going on. Cheese, let me make a recommendation for you. I should probably make a video on this in general. When you're buying cards, do not buy the cards when they're brand new. Now, I know you want the Marnie card, but consider this. By the time the next card set rolls out, that Marnie card will drop in value significantly. And the reason for that is because a lot of people would have already pulled Marnie by then, and a lot of them will have put them up for sale. So the supply of the Marnies will go up, and then a lot of the people who wanted a Marnie will have by then gone and picked up a Marnie. So the demand goes down. And then what happens is the next set comes out, and nobody cares about the Marnie from the old set. They all want the new cards. So if you buy Marnie right now, oops.
Gengar Mimikyu PSA 10.
Sweet. So if you buy the Marnie right now, you will vastly overpay for that Marnie. Where'd my marker go? Oh no, my marker. I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, you will heavily overpay for that Marnie if you buy it right now. If you're a little patient, you can enjoy buying some other cards and pick up that Marnie for a much better price later. And she can still be in your collection. You'll just have to stare at her for now from other people's collection. But patience is really important when it comes to buying assets, in my opinion. You don't want to buy off of impulse. You don't want to buy off of maybe emotions. Oh, there's a different marker that was missing. Did you rush out here because you heard me say the marker's missing? My wife just handed me a marker, but she didn't realize it's the other marker. So this is going to go to Weekend Wolf. Thank you, Weekend Wolf. Yeah, you want to avoid buying on emotional decisions. It's the same when you're buying anything. Okay, Weekend Wolf. Buy Gengar Mimikyu. Hopefully the one I sent off for grading will come back at 10, but it'll probably come back at 9. Because that'll be my luck. Somebody was interested in this Dedenne. They contacted me on eBay. If they want to have me ship it to them in Canada, I can get them a better deal than if they bought it off of eBay, because there's a lot of things I understand about shipping international that I didn't know in the past, but I know it now. Like making sure that the custom form doesn't reflect the actual price you paid on the card. Woo! Corbin says, finally catching one live. How's it going, Corbin? Wellick says, I feel the pain of some sniping. Lol, a PSA 10 Shining Steelix sold for $250. That was a $600 card. Really? Damn, dude. Yeah, you gotta keep your browser open on just that card and just keep watching it. Be patient, though, really. Patience, I think, when you're buying cards, patience is so important, because it really, if you can't be patient buying the cards, you're gonna end up overpaying. The seller has the advantage if you're impatient. So, gotta be patient. Let's open up this box of Shining Legends. That's good enough. Let's get Quick Quip in here. I'll make her open up a whole booster box of Team Rocket First Edition packs. Cheese says, how much for Cosmic? Well, the prices haven't changed, even though they probably should, because I'm running pretty low on Cosmic, and all the prices are starting to shift upward on these. I've noticed. I mean, I've noticed this in the past, but I noticed also they fluctuate, but now they're really starting to move up. So very soon, all the numbers on this key, this price list, will go up by $1. It'll be 24, 21, and over here it'll be 21, 23. So that'll happen eventually. But here's the cost of Cosmic is 5 for 23 for regular, or 5 for 20 no bulk. Okay? Yeah, the price on these will shift pretty soon when I do a new wave of purchases. They're still using those. Alright, we got these energy cards. I don't know what to do with those. We got these guys here. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Shining Legends. Beautiful. Here are those dice again. Look, there's a big dice. That's kind of cool. I actually just throw all this stuff away. eBay sniping programs are great. Yeah, if you want to pay for an eBay sniping program like a doofus. See, oh, another pack here. The best way to snipe for eBay auctions is to just show up at the auction. That is the cheapest method of obtaining the card. People who do the eBay auction sniping bots actually end up paying more. You're actually paying for a service that you never needed. Here are more of these card protector sleeves. Really beautiful. And look at these. Look at these Shining Legends. Well, it says how to snipe video when. You don't really need a how to snipe video. You just watch the card you want. You know, write it down when it's going to go, and then when it shows up, just make a bid at the last second. Make sure that your bid's not higher than the buy it now price, because that would be stupid, right? If you paid more than the buy it now price for the card, then you're overpaying. And if somebody else gets the card, you know, it's not a big deal. Oh, you're getting a code today. There you go. Pretty straightforward, but sometimes the best thing to do is to not buy the card at all. Because you think, oh man, I'm getting such a good bargain on this auction. But it's like, you should be asking yourself whether you really want that card. That's what you should be asking yourself.
Cosmic, you frick.
Cosmic, you frick. That's cheese. All right, let's get some Cosmic for cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and I believe this is bookless. Bookless pricing has given me a way to give you guys the cards for much cheaper and save myself some time on shipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I was bidding on 4 bids, but they all went over the buy it now price. I feel like they just want to overbid me and didn't check. Yeah, you don't want to overbid. It's very easy to do that. Pack number 1. Oh, nice, a white back. Oops, just spilled some trash. Hold on. Go to a little trash pile over there, ever growing. I wonder if Quick Quip's watching. Heracross, Lily Polka Dolls, Feel, Aloy Mouth, Ross, Basimian, Jangmo, Oh, Flabebe. Nice. So Galia Lunala GX. I was doing research on the GXs, guys. They're actually not bad. GX cards can sell for quite a lot of money. You just have to have a popular one, that's all. And sometimes the GX, the way they look is more popular than the way the secret rare looks. See the secret rare? So secret rare is real fancy, and technically it's rarer, right? But sometimes people just want the art on the actual GX card. So keep that in mind. GX cards are not that bad. Yeah, I was doing research on that again. GX cards can look real good, and this affects their value. People go, oh yeah, I want that. What do we have? Carvonic or Dilly? He says, how about EX cards? I believe EX is from the XY set, XY series, and those are never that good because there's too much XY out there. Whalmer, Marshadow. The XY cards were printed in very heavy quantities, and this ruined their value in the secondhand market. Torkoal, Bloom, Floette. See, we're the secondhand market when we buy and trade PSA cards. We're the, oh, nice, Megalopunny, Jigglypuff. Nice, that's going to be a full art. We're the secondhand market when we grade cards and then trade them amongst each other. We're the secondhand market. And Nintendo said, you know what we'll do? We'll just print a bazillion cards so that there is no secondhand market. Anyone can obtain the card they want if they just buy enough of the packs, and there's going to be a bazillion of packs for sale. But I feel that this actually damaged the card collecting because the whole reason people buy cards is because they want them to be valuable later. We want a secondhand market. That's a major part of getting into card collecting. So if Nintendo or Wizards of the Coast, Magic, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Were dumb enough to overprint their cards, no one would want to collect that card. So it ironically leads to this situation where there's way too much of a card that's not even that rare. See? So they have to find the right balance of how many do they actually allow into the circulation, population, I guess is the right word. How many do they actually allow so that the demand for the card is high, and the availability still turns a very good profit for them before the secondhand market starts kicking in, right? So I just sold this to Weekend Wolf for $120. Nintendo made none of that money. The money was between him and I. So Nintendo had to make money at the original printing of the card, and they have to sell enough of these cards to make their profit before Weekend Wolf and I start doing our business in the secondhand market. It's a very interesting thing. Yeah. If they printed too many of these Gengar Mimikyus, the irony is that neither of us would want it anymore because it's not rare. See? So it's not like both Weekend Wolf and I would go out and buy this card from Nintendo. We wouldn't buy it at all because it doesn't have any value. See? Very interesting. Very interesting. It has to remain a rare card, but Nintendo has to turn a profit. 34. Its job is to turn as much of a profit as it can without destroying the secondhand market. Scraggy, Quillfish, Torkoal, Quillfish, and Keldeo. Wow, these are shit cards, man. I just pulled Keldeo. Give me something good. Ultra Ball, Venusaur, Incineroar, Breloom, Voltorb, Litten, Purloin, Zorua, Pokemon Catcher, and Pokemon Breeder. Oh my god, Breeder, I barely know her. Freaking Pokemans. Throw this out, so that's nothing. How are these packs so damn stingy, man? I'm so tired of trainer cards, actually. I don't think trainer cards are that valuable. There's Marshadow. That's Shaman. Wow, dude. Stingy, dude. That's how they make their money right there. They just don't give you what you want. They give you a bunch of garbage cards first. You gotta buy a bunch of garbage cards and then you get one good card eventually. After you've spent like $40. Don't be shy, put some more. So this appears to be a full booster box. There you go, free code card. Congratulations on that. Oh, this pack is bent. Look at this. Do you see that? That's bent because of the way they packed it. Watch this contain a shiny. Nope, luckily it did not. I can breathe happily now. See that? That's because of the way they packed it. Yeah. Low production quality. That could have been Secret Rare Mewtwo Mew GX. Not Mewtwo Mew, Mewtwo GX. I'll get rid of this. Oh, Virizion. This whole booster, this whole Elite Trainer box contained what? One card, and it was the Pokemon Breeder? Yeah, just one card. It was the Pokemon Breeder. I'm telling you guys, these packs are so stiff. Well, rip. There's that. Put these away. Mazvara says F. That's right. That is right, Mazvara. That's why I just buy PSA cards now. Well, and even that's kind of expensive too, because you got to be careful with just buying PSA cards, because look, you paid $120 for this. Well, yeah, you got this one card, but let's say you were to open the equivalent number of packs, you might have pulled this card and 2 other cards, okay? And then when you got them graded, you would have 3 PSA, let's say you had 3 PSA 10s at the end. So the idea that only buying PSA cards is the most efficient way to obtain cards, I don't think that's true either. If it was true, what would happen is everyone would rush out and buy the PSA cards until the price of the PSA cards went up to the point where it was no longer cheaper to buy PSA cards, it would be cheaper to buy raw cards, see? So it's a constant fluctuation in balance. Just like the stock market. Making complex financial decisions is hard, guys. I'm too impatient for PSA, though. Yeah, they're pretty slow. They're pretty slow. We know it. You know it. I know it. They know it. Joe Mama knows it. See you later, cheese. Don't be shy. Put some more. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Squirtle Lapras. Trash, dude. All right, so it's a pretty slow stream today. You know, I can understand that. It's a Sunday night. What do you guys want to do? We could... I guess we could upgrade all the prices on our Rocket cards. What else could we do? I need like a game I can play if nobody's like wanting to buy cards at the time. Guessy who says, see you soon? Yeah, we went pretty deep yesterday. You guys bought a lot of cards yesterday. Oh, by the way, these were for cheese, right? Yeah, these are for cheese. Let's get cheese. Here we are. Let's get the Marnie. Get the Mega Low Punny in here. There we go. Get him up on the desk. Guessy who says, I missed it, as it was so late. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed sometimes we have slow nights, sometimes we have fast nights. It's pretty understandable. What could I do in the meantime? That's why I need to have planned out. I don't have any mail. So I don't have any mail open. I missed the deep dive stream. I know, that was like yesterday. We opened up, actually stuffed the whole time, all the way to the battery failed. Mega Sableye Tyranitar. Look at that. It says 54 back there. I wonder if that's still true. Electrode, Lapras, Eevee Snorlax, Dedenne. You want to update the prices on these? We could do that. It's always fun. So let's see. Well, we already know the Gengar. The Gengar is technically 120 if you're buying from America, so that price didn't change. We don't have a price for this Marshadow Machamp. Marshadow Machamp. We're going to look up the PSA population for him. I feel that that's actually pretty important to know. Marshadow Machamp. Do you still have the PSA 10 Nidoqueen? I have a PSA 8 Nidoqueen. I think that's what you're referring to. And yes, I still have that. Should probably sell it, because I think, was it 205 who wanted it? But I don't think he ever actually bought it, so I should just put it up. Do you own any PSA Pop 1 cards? I don't think I do. So let's see, this is going to be Marshadow. Full Art Secret. Here it is. Ooh, there's 45 of them. So there's 45 of those. And then let's look up how much he's going for. And of course that number is going to change over time, especially when the packs get really old. They'll change dramatically. Let's put it as PSA 10 minus Japanese. All right, organize it by price. And that's not Japanese, right? No. Huh. Excuse me. So there's one for sale. It's currently priced at 73. Oops. That is not a well-drawn 33. And what was the pop on it? The pop was 45. So 73.45. This is a Lost Thunder Tyranitar. Jump back here. We're going to say Lost Thunder. Here it is, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Lost Thunder. Tyranitar. This one's going to be 64, huh? So there's 64 of these guys. Oops. Oops, spelled it wrong again. There we go. And oh good, the cheapest one is $100. That makes me happier. I feel like There's no reason these should ever be under the price of $100. It would make no sense. Also, it looks like that was the old price. Have I bought from TCA Gaming booster boxes? No. No, I have not. Alright, so now we know the population on that. Whale Lord was 74. We don't know the population on this card. That's going to come from Team Up. Oh my god. Team Up Pokemon. Come on. PSA Pop Report. Oh, here it is. Team Up. And we're going to look at Whale Lord. Oh, there's only been 5,000 of the Team Ups graded. That's kind of low. The Secret Rare Team Up is 66 of them available. Really not that many. Team Up Whale Lord. And the cheapest one is going to be about $81. $81. Population of 66. See, these are the modern cards. They're just not like the vintage cards. The vintage cards are really expensive. The Dene, he's still expensive. I saw him earlier. Let's take another look at him. I think he did fall in price. He's going to be Unbroken Bonds. He's going to be remembered as this meta card for a long time. I think this is one for 100. Yeah, here's one actually for $100. Was that recently listed? And then after that, it goes up to $250 and $275. I've got the highest price. Card Rush has one at $250. I'm going to go ahead and reduce my price to $250. And there's the guy who's selling it for $100, and he'll probably sell that eventually. Let's look up Unbroken Bonds. Put these to the side, by the way. Oops. Those are the price cards. So we're looking up Unbroken Bonds. Here it is, Pokemon. 7,000 Unbroken Bonds have been graded. Total. And for the Dene, there's 27 of them. There's really not a lot of them. Huh. So there are a total of 27 of these, which would explain why the price is a bit higher. Put that $250, and there's going to be 27 of them. Do you think because maybe they're being used in decks, you don't see them as often? I bet that's the reason. We got Eevee Snorlax. That's a pretty rare card. Lapras, Electrode, and Mega Sableye Tyranitar. Let's go for the Eevee Snorlax next. I want to know how many of these exist. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Oh, apparently you can't do that. Team Up Eevee. Sun and Moon Team Up. Oh man, they gotta have a faster system. This is such a slow way to do it. Eevee Snorlax Secret. There's 70 of them. There are actually more of these listed than the other ones. Oh, I didn't change the price of this. Hold on, let me get the price change. So we're going to drop the price to $248. And we're not going to accept offers. And I'm going to go ahead and update the listing. Maybe I should have made it so that you can make an offer. Alright. We're done with that. Okay, now we're looking up Snorlax Eevee Secret. Actually, we should just say PSA 10. And we'll go by shipping lowest. Oh man, there's a bunch of these. Man, there's even a bunch of Japanese ones too. So hold on, let me say, we don't want Japanese. There we go. Alright, here's one over here. Is this the only one listed? Huh. For me, it would be $210. Not 200, I'm sorry, $110. Sorry, I used the wrong word there. 110. Other than that, there's no more available. I wonder how popular that Pokemon card will be over time. Oh, I'm sorry, did it fall down? Did I never lean it up? That one right there, 110. What is? Let's see what the completed listings for them are. What's the number on that? 191. What? Once sold? Oh, that was in December. Once sold in December for $33 on auction. Damn. That guy got a steal on that. Jesus Christ. And it looks like none have sold in February at all. None have sold in February at all. Huh. It's a really interesting card. Can't believe somebody got it for $33 in auction. But that was all the way back in December. Must have been nobody. Oh, I just knocked over all my energy cards. Give me a moment. Must have been nobody watching it. Jesus Christ, man. Or maybe everyone was busy buying other cards. Oh, you know what? I wonder if like card competition goes up in December. You ever think about that? Everyone starts selling off their cards. Like, ooh, it's Christmas time. Gotta sell the cards. This is when everyone's buying. Pokegal says, what is the lotto? The lotto is half a booster box of Unified Minds, along with this PSA card. So you're getting a combination of packs and PSA card. That's a PSA 10 Tyranitar GX. So Eevee Snorlax is once again at 110, and now we know the population is 70 for this card. It means it's been graded slightly more than the other ones. Well, more than the Den actually, not more than. And what do we have? This one's 189, so we've already checked that one. Not available, 75, huh? What is this? Celestial Storms? Let's take a look at that Electrode. Electrode's not the most popular Pokemon. We're going to say Celestial, Electrode, PSA 10. And there is one for sale for $73. I would have to pay $73 for it. And let's go look up the population count for him. Probably not that high. Magic, magic, magic. Where's Pokemon? Here it is, Pokemon Celestial Storm. Whoa, Celestial Storm only had 3,500 cards graded in it. Really not many at all. Okay, and there's 58 of the Electrodes graded. So this would be 73. And there's 58. Hey, look at that. I guessed about approximately the right price. I guessed that he would go for about 75. 73. 58. And then we have this beautiful Mega Sableye Tyranitar. Look at that. I put the price at 54. That's really low. I mean, again, this is a secret rare card. You get one in a box, maybe. And if you're going off of retail prices for a booster box, they're supposed to go for $4 per pack. That's the suggested retail, which is times 36 is 120 plus 24, which is $144. So it would be $144 just to find one secret rare, and then to have it graded would be like over $20. Well, especially if you're hoping to value it over $100, it would cost over that, and then so that would be $164. Man, and then you'd have eBay fees, you'd have shipping fees, you'd have all this stuff, PayPal fees. Yeah, crazy. But let's see. So this is going to be Unified Mind. Pokemon Sun and Moon. So Unified Minds has 3,859 cards graded, and this is going to be for Mega Sableye Tyranitar GX. There's 39 of those graded. Wow, that's not that much. All right. Oh, I gotta look PSA 10. And there is one available, two available. So this one is for $53. I'm sorry, this one's for $54. And I just bought it. So that one's gone. Because that is, how is that not underpriced? Somebody tell me how that isn't underpriced. It's Tyranitar. And the other one is for $62. Which I've now purchased. So they're both gone. There's none available on the market. Well, for now. I'm sure somebody will list theirs eventually. Alright, so those are gone. What's this? I got eBay message? No, I didn't. I'm just going crazy. So, I just bought the other two off of eBay. And I'm going to value this guy at least $100. And there is a population of 39 of them. I don't know why anyone would list the card so low. It's because it's not very prolific, perhaps, or because I just said because twice in a row. It is probably because Unified Minds is still relatively recent, and then everyone quickly moved on to Cosmic, and then everyone quickly moved on to Sword and Shield. So now nobody's looking at this card anymore. But I mean, it's a fucking Tyranitar. Of course, it's going to be a valuable card. It's a nice looking one too. I mean, take a look at it. It's got like this diamond Mega Sableye right there. It's a nice looking card. So we just bought the other two because I feel that they were possibly underpriced, and I'm valuing him at roughly 100. I like it because of Sableye though. Nice. The Lapras for 100. I actually think that 100 for this Lapras is kind of low. Actually, you know what? Let's go take a look at that Lapras. So this is Lapras 151 PSA 10. I think that the Lapras only for $100 is a little ridiculous. It's one of the best Rainbow Rare cards I've seen because of the cool like circles on the card. So let's look this up. There's a Lapras PSA 10 Sun Moon. There we go, 10. Are there even any available for sale? There is one for sale. Just the one, and it's $100. And it's actually older than the one I own. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Hidden Fates.
Hidden Fates. Alright, so let's see. That's Cheese. How's it going, Cheese? Cheese is back. And he says, I want some Hidden Fates, man. Give me some of them Hidden Fates. Let's see. We do have some Hidden Fates for you. Speed type economist. Oh yeah, I never thought about how fast I type. I wonder how fast everyone types. One, two, three. This is for Cheese. Good luck, Cheese. Pack number one's going to have Charizard. Dude, we've pulled 3 Charizards on this channel. One for Symphonia, one for Mahasvara. Maybe we'll get a 4th Charizard going, but we'll see. Rowlet and Kangaskhan. Oops, let's put it in a sleeve. pretty cute card. I think that's one of the better shining cards to pull. Rowlet. He's a popular Pokemon. Koga's Trap, Lieutenant Surge, Magmar, Geodude, Eevee, Clefairy, Caterpie, Ekans, nice. Shiny Seviper, and Weezing. So 2 for 2. No full art shinies, but we do got Seviper and Rowlet. Last pack. 3, 4. Because apparently these can be very stingy. You've seen it. You've seen them being very stingy before. Nice. Full art shining Zygarde. You did pretty good here. Every pack was a hit. Nice. Stick that off to the side. And we hid your packs. With all these lovely full art secret rares. Better than what GE and I pulled rate-wise. I know, right? I got stiffed pretty bad. You guys saw me open what was probably the equivalent of about $250 of packs. I got 2 off-centered Leafeons. I got a Naganadel, and I got 2 Lycanrocs as well. Really garbage. So I just strictly lost money on that. Imagine if I went one more pack too. I have to stop thinking about it. It'll drive me crazy. He says you got sniped. I got sniped twice, man. I got sniped. Imagine if I had kept going by one more. Well, that's going to be a useless pack. Bronzong, Mimikyu. What is this here? Mimikyu. It's cool. Yeah. I was like, mother frickin'. But no, it's okay. I was done pulling anyway, so it was good. Mazvar, he picked up the next pack and he pulled it. I think the other one was legit a snipe though. The one where Symphonia was like, here, give me 3 of those. And it happened to be the 3 where Charizard was in there. He says it's okay, but not really. Yeah, I know, right? It's okay, but not really. God damn it. Hitmonchan, Blastoise. Alright, so those were all terrible. Symph is a true sniper. I pulled a... What is this? I got this ant on my table. What are these ants coming from? I pulled a VMAX Lapras Secret Rare and a pack of Sword and Shield earlier. Nice. You think I care? I'm just kidding. You think I mother... No, I'm just kidding. Wicked Wolf says, I wish I could snipe myself. Well, that would require good luck, which you are not allowed to have. If you want good luck, there is a way to do it. You just open up thousands of dollars of cards, and then you have good luck. Problem solved. Am I ever going to pull a good card? God damn, dude. You guys saw me open up a whole Elite Trainer box of the Shining Legends, and we pulled, what, like 1 Pokemon breeder? Dude, give me something. Here's a holographic Tyranitar. It's garbage. Come on, man. Give me 1 card. We did get that Judge Whistle, but, man, I don't know how I feel about the trainer cards. Masavar says, what do you mean? You pulled Secret Rare Judge Whistle. I know, right? Don't be shy. Put some more. Well, I'm not all out, but I'm low on cards to grade. So I got to open a few packs for myself for the next time we do our grading. That's how I justify this all. Oh, we got something here. So hold on. Got me a white back. What do we have in here? I just sent one of these off. The Stelvie Venusaur. That's okay. We'll have another one. No problem. Looks well centered at least. Yeah, it looks well centered. Get this real fast. My shiny Genesect will be the first card I have graded. Alright. Place that to the side. You got Amy Rosa's full art. How's it going, Saul Cruz? So here's how many energy cards we have left. We are actually at the beginning of the Energy Lotto, and it feels kind of like you guys aren't as excited about the Energy Lotto this time. You guys not into those unified mines? I'll bump it up to double the unified. Unified Minds. Well, what did we do? We priced all of my modern full arts. We could price some of my expensive cards, maybe. You think any of my expensive cards went up in value? I bet they did. He's like, open some more. I know, right? Why'd I write 250 on the front? Oh man, this went up in price, I can tell you that. So these are some of my most expensive cards. Got any rows of full arts? I'm afraid I do not. So I say 250 on the back, 119 of these available. I've actually got 2 of these. Shining Tyrannotars. If it's not obvious... Oh! Let's get some bookless bonds.
Let's get some bulkless U bonds.
Bookless U bonds. Let's do it. Good luck, Mahasvara. Bookless means I gotta pull 1 pack. Here we go. I'm feeling it. I think this is your lucky night, Mahasvara.
I literally got no money, but I got a ticket.
Guessy who's living on ramen. Oh no. 2, 3, 4. This is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for you, Guessy who. That's going to be the winning ticket, guaranteed. Guessy who's like barely on ramen. Be careful then. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we got with Unbroken. Porygon 2, Cleffa, Ekans, Connie, Caterpie, Darumaka, Porygon, Lieutenant Surge, and Seeking. It's going to be a greenback too, actually. So let's see what your pulls are on the back. Spiritomb and Crocodile. Crocodile. Pack number 3. 2, 3, 4. Broken bank accounts. I know, right? That's how I'm feeling. Can't stop buying them. Well, I might have just thrown the wrong card there. In fact, I did. Hold on. There we go. Unified bank accounts. Aaron, Tentacle, Squirrel, Crabrawler. That's what you tell your mom. You're like, we need some unified bank accounts. Some Unbroken Bonds, Muck and Low and Muck. Shake my head, throw my mug. Don't worry, he landed softly. Look, he landed on this right here. See that? That's just a pile of energy cards, so that's where he landed. We'll do an examination. Oh, right. I was going to buy a magnifying glass. Yeah, he looks good. Actually, I'm lying. He's white right here. But that's not going to be... That's just going to be normal paint missing. It's fine. I got another one, says Mahasvara. Yeah, he landed on a pile of energy packs, energy cards. And I toss them like this. That's how they land. They go. All right, let's find Mahasvara. That's vape. There we are. The energy lotto is a unified bank accounts. TCC, don't you have a Rocket Returns Torchic? Rocket Returns Torchic. I do not. No, I do not. That would be a very expensive card to own, too. But no, I do not have that. It's one of the cards that I would need eventually. I don't know why they're so expensive, too. So, like, the Torchic, Trico, Mudkip are crazy expensive. And I don't really get it. Because I look at them, they look pretty normal. They don't look fantastic at all to me. So, when I'm working on the Rocket set, I may never buy those cards because I think they're overpriced. I think they might be a little overpriced. You know, the price of a card shouldn't just be determined by what people will pay for it necessarily, but, well, let me repeat that. The price of the card shouldn't just be determined by how much the last person paid for it. So if I paid $12,000 for this Weekend Wolf's Gengar Mimikyu, that doesn't mean the Gengar Mimikyu is necessarily worth $12,000. You, the person, or perhaps me, right? Let's say I bought it for $12,000. I would then have to find another buyer who wants to buy it for $12,000 or more, and it turns out nobody really wants it. So I can tell you, the Torchic, Trico, Mudkip, I look at them and I go, so what? They're just Darter evolutions. The art on the card looks just okay. It's not like some beautiful artwork. And they want like $3,000 for a 10. It's like, I don't care that much about them. So, but I like this card over here actually quite a lot. This Dragonite looks great. Yeah. So I don't know who determined the price of those cards and if they'll ever, how fast they sell, how often they sell. But these cards I can understand too. Like these cards are awesome. Shining Tyranitar's. Yeah, of course they're going to be really expensive. They ain't no Neo Umbreon. That's exactly right, Matt. That's exactly what I'm saying. So it's like you could spend $3,000 on a goddamn Torchic from Rocket Returns, a set that's not even part of the Wizard of the Coast vintage sets, or you could go buy most of a booster box, of a vintage booster box. It's kind of like, I mean, especially if you want all three of them, I'd rather pick up a vintage booster box of Gym Challenge. At least with that, I know that they're going to go up in value. Torchic is my favorite Pokemon. Is it really? So let's see. We're going to look up PSA 10 Shining Tyranitar. So Slow Knight, we're doing a little bit of pricing. He's not available for sale. Alright, so there's none available. I'm going to go to completed items. The last one sold marked down from 2,500. I don't know how far it was marked down. I'm sure it was not marked down more than like 20% though. People rarely go under that. Yeah, man, I'll pay $1,000 for that. Yeah, right. So it looks like I put down 2,500 here and 2,500 there, and I'm going to stick to those prices for now. Not available. Not available. Let's see if their population changed at all. Probably not, if I had to guess. But who knows? It might have gone up by 1. So we're going to go back. And we want Neo Destiny. Pokemon. There's 16,500 Neo Destiny cards graded. Oh.
Lotto's Lotto, Lotto.
Lotto's Lotto, Lotto. How's it going, Brian? All right. So the population on the Shining Tyranitar has not changed. It's still 119 of them. So the price hasn't changed. Actually, I don't know if the price has changed because, I should list one. I should list one for $5,000, and that's it, just to throw it out there. Because the booster box is like 20,000. I should just list it for 5,000, and people can watch it and be like, ooh, that's very expensive. I don't know, just to screw with people. I don't care. Nobody has to buy it. It can just sit there. I should list one for 5,000. So this is for Brian. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's for Guessy Who. So let's get Guessy Who. Get her card in there. Yeah, Dark Energy, that's right. Good luck, Guessy Who, on your pull. On the, whenever the lotto begins. Now for Brian. Good luck, Brian. Wow, that's a terrible way to draw it in. Did it again. I didn't write an L on the last one. How's it going, Stratosphere? He says, just got here. What's the lotto? The lotto is for half a booster box of Unified Minds combined with a PSA 10 Tyranitar. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a PSA card, and you're getting half a booster box together, rather than like a full booster box or like 4 PSA cards or 3. It depends on the value of the cards. We got 1, 2. Oops, that's a little piece of fur. Dust or something. Oh, I hate the end music in Minecraft, don't you? It's kind of boring. It doesn't have the same like mood and personality of the other songs. It's very spacey, I guess, which is probably what they were going for, but I find it to be not the same quality. Alright, let me restart the music before I go crazy. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Here goes. And we hit play. Half Unified and Tyranitar Lost Thunder PSA 10. That's right. That's correct. The only Mudkip, Trico, Torchic, and Team Rocket Return are Gold Star ones, which means they are shiny alt colors, so that explains why they would be more valuable. Well, I understand all of that. Somebody told me, they're like, oh yeah, they got the Gold Stars on them. But, I mean, that doesn't mean anything to me. You could put a Gold Star on anything. You could put a Gold Star on a Rattata. That doesn't mean it's, like, good looking. You know what I mean? Have you guys seen what those cards look like? Look up Rocket Returns Trico, Rocket Returns Mudkip, Rocket Returns Torchic, and you'll look at them, and they just look like this, basically. They just look like any card, except Rocket Returns with, like, you know, maybe like a star up here, but it's not that exciting, to be honest with me. I look at it and I go, so what? So when I work on my Rocket Returns collection, I'll probably collect all the cards except for those three. I don't find them that impressive. Yeah, exactly. So Weekend Wolf says, I don't think they're the best art. It's more like a status card. And that's the thing. If people reject it, if they say, no, that's ugly, it doesn't have status anymore. So it was what I was saying earlier, Weekend Wolf. If I paid $12,000 for this Gengar, that doesn't mean it's worth $12,000 because I can't find any other buyers for it. So somebody else has to value the card at the same cost for it to maintain that value. I've got so many cards I can choose from. Why would I spend like $3,000 on each of those? It's way too much. I would spend probably $500 to $1,000 on those if I was being realistic. Like if I didn't know anything about their history at all, $500 would feel like a lot. And that would be it. It's just way too expensive. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't know what he's talking about, but I look at them and I go, that's not cool. I'd pay $1 million for each of you. He says, yeah, I would only buy them to flip it. Like, I'd pay a lot for that. That actually looks nice. Same with the Dark Blastoise. This set actually looks nice. This Rocket set, it looks really good. Dark Charizard. Dark Dragonite. Look at these. Beautiful cards, man. The Dark Raichu. Got that nice swirl there. TCC, I'm once again asking, what's the Torchic that's in your folder? I have a Torchic in my folder? I don't know. I'm once again asking, what's the Torchic in your folder? Gyarados. Dark Alakazam. I got another one. Dark Slowbro. Dark Hypno. Dark Golbat. Beautiful cards. Dark Weezing. Dark Arbok. All these look so good. These are okay. Trainer cards. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat. He says, yeah, I have all PSA 10 Japanese Dark cards except Dark Raichu now. Well, you can't get Dark Raichu. Dark Raichu wasn't in the Japanese set. So you're done.
I am feeling lucky.
Stratosphere says, I'm feeling lucky. Sounds good, man. He says, oh, what? That's right. There's no Dark Raichu in the Japanese set. Dark Raichu's for the English set. So you're done, man. You got a completed set. He's like, whoa, what? This is news to him. I wonder if the Dark Dragonites have gone up in cost. Dark Blastoise, Dark Charizard. Beautiful cards. He's like, I'm done, bruh. That's right. You got a completed Japanese set. Congratulations on that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get a completed Japanese set. No, I'm working on Rocket Returns. That's what I'm working on. I'm just going to focus on that for now. Maybe I'll think about getting the Rocket Japanese in the future. So hold on, what was I going to do? Let's get the Stratosphere done before we do anything else. What Pokemon is your top disliked Pokemon? Great question. You know that new Pokemon from Sword and Shield, the water starter? I find him to be like one of the dumbest looking Pokemon I've seen in a long time. Inteleon? Hold on, I gotta cough real fast. Let me pull my microphone away. There we go. Dude, Inteleon looks so dumb. I'm like shocked that that could even be considered a starter Pokemon. It really does shock me. It actually shocks me. I thought you hated that hooker Pokemon. Yeah, there's the Sarni or whatever her name is. That's another dumb looking Pokemon. But that Inteleon just makes me want to hurl when I see him. I don't know who designs it, but he says I'd hit it. Some of the cards from the Japanese sets were rearranged into English. That's why some appear earlier, some later. Oh, interesting. Sobble, Drizzle, Inteleon. Yeah, I don't want to offend anyone either, because I'm sure there's people out there who probably love Inteleon, but yeah, I don't know. He's not for me. All the humanoid Pokemon really annoy me a lot, actually. You know, if you look at the starters for the base game, Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, what do they look like? Charizard's a dragon, Venusaur is a toad, and Blastoise is a turtle. And they just look really cool because of that. But now, what have we moved over to? Cinderace, who's a soccer player. What? The Rillaboom, who I guess he looks a little bit better than the other two. He's like an ape who plays the drum. All right, apes. But then you've got Inteleon, and he's like incel version of James Bond, I guess. He's like this skinny dude wearing a suit. He's even got like these black gloves, and he like points and shoots or something. Is so dumb. I don't know whose idea that was. I think it just makes me want to hurl. It's so bad. It looks nothing like Pokemon. How do we go from like this and this to Inteleon? What? How did we get to that point? It's kind of the same way with like Buzzwool, Pheromosa, right? They're way too human. Buzzwool, Pheromosa look way too human. And it's just kind of like, Jesus Christ, guys. You guys used to design some actual cool looking Pokemon, monsters. Pokemon pocket monsters, not pocket cosplays. And I don't know. Blah blah blah. You want to hear me complain? Blah blah. Yeah, low punny. Blah blah blah. I'm very good at complaining. I could do it all day. That's why I get into politics, right? Fucking low punny. So you can have actual humans, Marnie. Professor Boomer's research. More Pekos, just another Pikachu. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of all that? Look, we got all these up here to check too. Charizard. We got Pikachu, Zekrom, Reshiram, Charizard, Darkrai, Dedenne again. Dedenne doesn't really belong in this pile, does he? He is kind of rarer, actually. Maybe he does. We'll keep him in there. Mewtwo, Mewtwo Mew, Mewtwo Mew, Mewtwo GX, Solgaleo Lunala. I'm really pleased with these. So this Solgaleo Lunala, what I like about these is that they have the same kind of like gold finish to the card, but you actually have to pull these. When it comes to the Hidden Fates Lunala and Solgaleo, they're great in design, but they're very easy to obtain, which is okay, especially if you want like budget Lunala, budget Solgaleo, high quality. But the fact that these are actually having to be pulled, I like that a lot. Makes them feel actually pretty rare.
Let's get more bulkless bonds.
Bulkless bonds. Good luck, Mahasvara. But you don't need luck. You're Mahasvara. Mahasvara's going for that Reshiram Charizard pull in bond set. Good luck. Here we go. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. Is Symphonia here? How's it going, Symphonia? Pack number 3. Pack number 4. And pack number 5. this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fearow, Weeping Bell, Raticate, Inkay, Porygon, Riolu, Cubone, Growlithe, Power Plant. Nice. Gardevoir, Sylveon. Beautiful card. By the way, surprise box. Torracat, Aeron, Tentacool, Squirtle, Oddish, Crabrawler, Energy Spinner, and Victory Bell. 3, 4. We have Togetic, Devolution Spray, Fire Crystal, Rattata, Venonat, not Venomoth. I almost said Venomoth. Vileplume. Dude, you attract Vileplumes like bees to honey. Honey to bees. Next pack. Dude, you're all about those Vileplumes. You're the Vileplume king. Poketrap, Metapod, Meowth, Sandile, Wooper, Slowpoke, Melton, Bellsprout. Oh my god. Secret Rare, Greninja, Zoroark. What a cool looking card. Look at this. I didn't even know this existed. Damn, that's a cool card. Sadly, I hate to say this, but I'm seeing a little white there, a little white flake. And the problem is, I see a little white. Is that a white flake? I'm seeing a little white flake down here too. I think that will end up being a 9. Dude, curse these cards, man. What the hell? That's why I'm saying. You open up like a whole box of these cards to get that secret rare, and then it's not even a 10. It's not even a 10. Put this in my energy card pile. What am I doing? So we got Oddish and Sandslash. Still a very beautiful pull. I think it's still a great looking pull. So your pulls Greninja, Zoroark. I didn't even know these were in bonds. Damn, dude. So this could very likely be a 9. This looks a little off-center too. Or not 2, but this one looks off. It is actually massively off-center. This is off-center. This is on-center, but it's got a little bit of whitening on the edges. Actually, the top layer looks thin. My bad. Hold on, let me pick it up. Yeah, it's a little thicker down here than it is up here. So this might be an 8. See, I don't know if I'd grade it at an 8. That's tough, man. Well, let's get your card into the pack. I don't mind reviewing your card for you to help you make a decision on grading it. What I'd like to do is purchase a nice magnifying glass, and what I'll do is I'll hold the magnifying glass up and we can look at the corners without me having to zoom in on the camera. So we'll have the magnifying glass for examining secret rares and full arts and decide what the value of the card is a little bit. Sound good? We'll do that in the near future. It'll be one of the things we feature on the channel. So, what do we do now? I'll skip on the grading for thanks for looking over it. No problem. Get this camera in the actual center of the table. We could grade. We can look up the cost of more cards. Looks like a lot of these I've only looked them up once. That's the Dene. We already did the Dene. We haven't actually gotten the population for any of these. Very interesting. Dude, I love this card. The Pikachu Zekrom looks really cool. I got 2 of these Mewtwo's. You know, I feel like I'm not as tempted to look up the price for those because I'm not even interested in selling them so much. Maybe the extra Mewtwo. I don't know. Would anyone be interested in that Mewtwo? So I have 2 Mewtwo Mews from Unified Minds. If you're interested in buying one, I guess I don't need 2 of them. Look at that. It says 230, but then it fell to 140. I'll lose money. I'll lose money on that. But let me look up the actual price. I like to know the market rate. What that means... Oh, my microphone's like falling over. What that means... I'm going to put my microphone higher up on the shirt. Dude, sorry guys. Hopefully the audio's okay. What that means is when a card first comes out, it is overvalued. And then as time passes, it adjusts to its correct value. Alright, I'm looking it up right now. Damn, dude, you can get one right now for $120, but then after that it jumps to $140 again. I would have to offer this one at 140. I couldn't do the 120. It's only the one at 120 on eBay right now, so the other one's actually at 141, the one right after it. He must have listed that one recently. Yeah, hard to believe these were going for 230 at one point consistently. That's why I was telling Cheese that he should wait for the market to cool down a little bit and then buy a Marnie. Don't buy the Marnie early, you'll overpay for it. So I would sell this one for exactly what it says here, 140 if anyone is interested in it. And then I would only have one Mewtwo Mew because I don't need two of them. I'm happy having the one. But I don't know. I'll let you guys think about it. You don't have to buy that from me, actually. I'm not in a rush to sell something like that one. That one is a 10. It's way too nice looking. I'm not in a rush to sell something like that. Could you put an IOU? I could do that. I think you're talking about putting it on tab. But the problem is, it's not going anywhere. So I'd rather just have it just sit there. Hey, look at this. Here's that Dark Charizard PSA 9. Hard to believe those have been going up in value so much. Dude, I want to see this Rocket's Mewtwo. Oh man, you guys are going to love this. So, sometime in the past, it was $370. See that? So, sometime in the past, it was $370. Oh, it says wait and it'll go up to $650. That's exactly what happened. So, the price of this card is now, I think it's $670 actually. Look at that. So, the price of this card used to be $370 in the past. Can you believe that? Do you have a spare one to sell of those hollow Magnemites? Holographic Magnemites. Do you mean from Hidden Fates? I probably do. Move that all. Oh, from the Neo set? I think I have something. It would be in this pile if I did. Somebody may have won it already in a PSA Energy Lotto. Yeah, I think somebody might have already won it. It's gone. I used to have two of them. Now I only have the one, so I do not have a spare one. Man, I really actually like looking at these. It's just something new to look at. What sets are you guys going after next? I'm curious. Just focusing on the recent modern sets? I mean, you could do that. It doesn't really matter. He says, I bought the raw one from you. Oh, did you? Maybe I should draw a Ludwig in the meantime. Dude, I love that this card appreciated so much in value. I feel like it was really supposed to do that because it's so nice. Mahasvar says, I did get a PSA 8 Magneton. Nice. You know, Alkybear bought my other one. I have two of these guys, and Alkybear got one off of me. And I think I sold it to him at this price, the $370 price. Man. Amazing. That's terrific. Saving my money for actually nice Sword and Shield or Marnie. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like Marnie. Let's look through some of these cards and see if any of these are worth grading. So I got Pokemon Breeder. I mean, it looks okay on the back. I would hate to find out it's a 9 though, because I don't want to pay for grading for a 9. Here's another Lunala Solgaleo from Hidden Fates. That one's off center. This one looks pretty clear though. That's what the Lunala. We have some of these. We'll send all these off actually. So these are from the Gym 2 packs. We can send all the Gym 2 pack cards off for grading. I don't mind at all. Beedrill. I heard Japanese cards are easier to grade. I believe they are, but that doesn't make them less collectible. It just means they might not be as rare, which is why the price might be a little better on them. What is this Keldeo? I thought I already had a Keldeo. So it's like a second Keldeo? Is it off center on the back? Yeah, it's an off center Keldeo. But actually the edges look really good on it. That would be tempting. We'll send it off. If it came back a 9, I think I could still sell it as a 9. Shining Genesect. He appears to be off center in the front, top heavy. Yeah, so it's up here. Hold on to him for now. The Moltres Zapdos Articuno, I got a bazillions of those. Jesse and James. Garchomp. I like Garchomp. Gabite, Ralts, Lunala. I'm not going for a particular set. I'm going for my teams I would use for every... Oh, I see. Cool. If you see an EVGX Tag Team promo, PSA 10, I'll pay for it. EVGX Tag Team promo. What? Sounds good. The music's making you sad. It's great music. What are you talking about? EV Snorlax GX. What? Reading your guys' comments. Dude, I hate Fisherman. He looks way too lame. He's just fishing? Like, dude. I think it's the little mustachio, the little goatee. There's another Pokemon breeder. Got a bazillion of these Mewtwo's. Oh, the Jirachi needs to go up for sale. Jirachi is still being used. That's why he's so valuable. Jirachi's going up for sale. Chunky Snorlax. Cool card. Windhog, Flygon.
One lotto for me and one lotto for Gissy.
One lotto for me, one lotto for Guessy Who. Thank you very much, Cheese. Let's send those in. So this is going to be Cheese. And this one's going to say Guessy Who. From Cheese.
Lotto PLZ.
PLZ. Who's that? That's going to be Patterns. How's it going, Patterns? Patterns is in, guys. Say your prayers. He don't steal it. Swear to God, Patterns. Speaking of older cards, I need to get that Vileplume from Southern Islands. Oh, nice. I'm the Breeze Knees. What? 2, 3, 4. Two, 3. How's it going, Bershogun? He says what? 4. All right, here we go. Send these off. And they're off. Well, what do I do now? I can go through some of my other cards. I wonder if I have any decent GXs I'd like to have graded. Let's see, we got Metal Energy, Dark Energy, Buzzwolf, Pheromosa, Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, Starmie, Raichu. Lots of Hidden Fates back here. Lucario, Melmetal, Genesect. Looking for any good looking ones. Many of these are very common. Wigglytuff, Gyarados, Mewtwo, Pinsir, Raichu, Blaziken. Blaziken's pretty popular, right? Alolan Ninetales. That card doesn't look bad. Raichu GX. Ooh, I like that one a lot. Leaf Energy, Starmie, Tapu Lele, Turtonator, Shiftry, Venusaur Snivy. Off-centered. Naganadel Guzzlord. That's definitely off-centered. Mr. Mime. Persian. Persian again. Garchomp Giratina. It's a cool card. It's thin on the bottom, it looks. Yeah. That's off-center. Wow, you can pull a card and it's off-center still. Blastoise Piplup. Okay, it's looking thin on the, yep, off-center. Dude, give me some freaking centered cards already. This is a good one. All right. That Blaziken looks good. Naganadel. This one looks fairly centered. Yeah, I'd say that one has a shot. I don't think Naganadel Guzzlord's super popular is the problem. So I don't know who the market would be for that card. Ooh, this is a nice one. So that one can go off. And the Blastoise. All right. Cool. So we actually did extract a few new cards. So these all could be graded. The alternative art is cool for Naganadel Guzzlord. Yeah, I agree, man. There we go. You know, what I ought to do is I ought to go through some of my common, uncommon vintage cards and see if I got any Charmeleons or anything to send off. Blaziken. Mega Sableye, Tyranitar. Just looked at the Southern Island Vileplume. English PSA is 300. What? And the PSA 9 is 28. Yeah, I know. That's how it goes, man. It's all about supply and demand. You know, if there's a lot of people demanding the 10s, the price goes so high, some people will settle for 9s, and then the 9s start to rise. But if the demand is limited, then you might only see the price be high for the 10s, and the 9s aren't affected because everyone's got the 10s that they want. The Southern Island sealed boxes are cheaper than that. Southern Island sealed boxes, I didn't even think about that. Those exist. I don't even know what all that crap is. I know what this box is. Oops. Oof, it's heavy, dude. This has stuff like this in it. Oh man, I got way too many Pokemons. Is this a first edition Shuckle? Off center, sticker on this side. Ah, that would get a 9. That's why I probably already looked at it. What other cards are in here? Magby, Apom, Ariados, Bayleaf, Clefairy, Crocodile, Magmar, Phanpy, Piloswine, Xatu, Chikorita, Cyndaquils, Horsey, Ladybuzz, Natu, Pikachu, Sentret, Slowpoke, Spinarak, Stanler, Sudowoodo, Swinub, Wooper. Alright, nothing too crazy in here. I don't think anyone's breaking the bank to obtain those particular cards. Have you looked at the Team Rocket 20th Anniversary Special Case, TCC? Has Giovanni with Persian promo and Jesse James promo to celebrate the end of XY Era, even though Era thought it might interest you. No, I have not seen that. Feel free to leave a link for me in the Discord, because I'll take a look at it. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this. Look, these are all of the reverse hollow energies I'd been pulling from Hidden Fates. Oh, that's a Starmie, actually. That goes back in here. So this can go into my modern boxes. It doesn't need to be inside this box. Where are all these? Oh, base set? Whoa. Well, this is all base set, it looks like. Well, there's like a complete set going on here. I didn't even realize I had all these. Just sitting on them, huh? And this, I do remember this. This was from when we were opening up the Japanese rocket cards. We pulled all the Grimers out, I'm sure. Eevee, Snorlax, Ponyta. Looks like I already pulled all the really hot ones out. Not that these are terrible by any means. It's just that there's probably be a little higher demand on like the Flareons and stuff like that. Bet you those Flareons are in one of my... I bet they're in one of the PSA submissions already. Alright. Look at that, man. It's cool. Wonder if anyone would buy these. I don't need so many of them. What else we got back here? Flygon? Why the frick is there a Flygon back here? What? I don't even remember these. When did I put these in the box? Oh my god, I've had these. Oh, look at this. There's like a red Pikachu. Oh no, these got to come back out. These can't be sitting around in here. Well, these can. Hold on. These can be sitting around in here. But these got to go back in the box. I got to know these exist. Shuckle. And this, I believe... How's it going, Emma? Emma says, I pulled my Waba. Congratulations. That's some good news. This is like a full base set, I believe. Beedrill, Dragonair, Dugtrio, Electabuzz, Electrode, Pidgeotto, Arcanine, Charmeleon, Dugong, Dratini, Farfetch'd, Growlithe. Look, this, I believe this is a complete, look at all this. Base set for the common uncommons. All these trainers and all the energies. Yeah, this is it. So I remember buying these. I don't remember how much I paid for them. Dude, I think it was like $100. Man. I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in that. That is all of the base set. Common and uncommons and even one or two rares in there. And it just sits in this box. And now it's going to go back in the box. Oh no. Oh my god. I just knocked over all these energy cards. Pull these out. How's it going, Emma Clark? How much for the base? I'm pretty sure I bought that whole thing for $100, so I would sell the whole thing for $100. It doesn't include holographics. It's the base set minus holographics. And it includes all of the common and commons, and I think it even has one or two rares in it. Like I saw Dugtrio, I saw Beedrill. I can't remember if there's others. But I bought that and I set it to the side, and I think I originally was intending to put it all into a magnetic set for you guys, but I never did. I think that's what I was intending to do. Oh god. Oh my god. This is so annoying. I got way too many energy cards. I should just package these and throw them away. Get them in like a trash bag or something. This is way too many. No one in their right mind should have this many. Emma says, missed you guys. We missed you too. I know a few people asked, where's Emma? People were like, where did Emma go? I figured you were just busy or maybe moved on with some other fun thing. Woo! Look at this. Hold on. Blue heart, blue heart, blue heart. I haven't seen Anthony train in a while. I don't know what happened to him. I shipped him his PSA card the other day, hoping he'll say hi again. It arrived from the PSA grading. All right, check it out. Those are all energy cards. I honestly don't know what to do with them. Drink 'em, says Guessy Who. What? Speaking of energy drinks, do I have an energy drink? I'm thirsty as hell. I'll put them in one of these. Absorb them. I don't think I would ever need this many energies ever. Count them, says Eli. No. Do you have a fireplace? I do not. I'm poor. I live in a very small condo. You want to see how small my condo is? That's my whole condo. And most of it's Pokemon cards now. So that's it. That's the kitchen over there. You use a washer, dryer, and there's a bedroom. So it's a small condo. We were meant to move into it and pay off our student loans, but we ended up having to help her mom with the cancer treatment.
Blue heart for you.
Oh, thanks. Thank you very much, Emma. But yeah, we ended up moving into a tiny little condo and spend all our time helping her mom now. Put this over here. Plenty of space for that giant flat screen. That's true. Flat screens are actually pretty small. They fit against a wall very easily if you think about it. Like the screens are large, but the wall is, the space they take up by volume is actually quite small. Gotta have a flat screen. Or else what are you doing in life? Everything's a flat screen nowadays. It used to be special to have a flat screen. Is it me or did Emma's donation sound deeper than usual? I've noticed that as well. Sometimes the robot sounds like her voice is deeper. I heard New York got one person who got corona. Well, that doesn't surprise me. New York's actually, it's very densely populated, so I wouldn't be surprised to find out corona got into New York. That would be pretty much expected. I'd be like, oh really? So the thing that you would expect to happen happened? Let's see, do I have any empty boxes over here? Should have a... This place looks the same as a streamer that I know. Maybe you're on the same building. Nah, it's just a simple building, that's all. Someday I'll be wealthy. First we gotta get out of those student loans and help her parents. Well, I mean, we're almost done. Not with the student loans. We made good progress on those anyways. But, I mean, we're almost done helping her parents. So once they're taken care of, we can get back on track with everything. And of course, I bought some Pokemons too, so... But that's not the... Actually, that's not even the biggest problem. The biggest issue has just been helping her with their health care. Don't get sick, guys. It's expensive. In the US, anyways. Alright, so this is a solid block of energy cards. It's just a block. Hey, mister, that place looked like TheCardconomist place. Oh, you're making a TheCardconomist joke? Oh my god. Hey, mister, you should ask this guy TheCardconomist if he wants to stream with you. Wow, you should feel how heavy this is. It's like, it's paper, you know, so it's so dense. Feels like a literal brick. Feels like a literal brick right now. Yeah. Papers are very dense. So you would not think that Pokemon cards weigh a lot, but yeah, this is probably about 8 pounds. Real heavy. Crazy. Hey, maybe I can show it sinking into the trash pile. I've got 4K bulk in a monster box and it's heavy as frick. It's gone to another dimension, that's right. That is correct. Let's throw this over here. All right, so we were looking at cards for me to grade next time. What have we pulled? We got Mega Sableye, Blaziken, Naganadel, Garchomp, Keldeo, which is probably a 9, some Japanese, Gym 2, Celebi, Venusaur. We pulled a Judge Whistle, which is supposed to be good, but I actually am questioning how good secret rare items are, trainers. This Zacian V is going to be sold, and this is Fuyukai's. I couldn't mix it in with the last shipment because, well, it would be 2 Dark Charmeleons in that for 2 different people, and that would get confusing fast. This Zacian V, by the way, goes for about $30. Did you know that? These 2 need to be listed on eBay. It's raw cards. I sold a Dedenne on eBay. Where'd I put it? Oh no, where did I put the Dedenne? I'll find it. Probably not now, though. Alright guys, time for me to open up a whole booster box of Team Up in front of you. It's a mountain where red is training. Alright, 3 more packs for me and I say we call it a night. We got 1, 2. Do you smell that Gengar and Mimikyu? What? Do I like to smell the Gengar and Mimikyu? Here we go, pack number 1. It's the very first pack. Let's see what we get. Flaffy, Ammonite, Blitzel, Paris, Fullaby, Pidgey, Honedge, Spiritomb, and Absol. Well, that's a cool looking card. Pack number 2. Flaffy, Ammonite, Tauros, Paris, Joltik, Blitzel, Squirtle, Tentacool, Paris, Hoopa. Anthony says, Lotto, sir. How's it going, Anthony? Yeah, we'll get you in the Lotto. 2, 3, 4. We got Tauros, Lavender Town, Wartortle, Cosmog, Magikarp, Zorua, Larvitar, Psyduck. Oh, dude, nice. Oh, awesome. Well, I was really lucky. I got the Hoopa and then a Magikarp Wailord. Oh, I wish I had this card just before shipping because I was sending one out already. It's heavily off-centered though. Look, fat down here, then up there. Also, this is going to be a white speck over there. Yeah, that's a 9. Wow, dude! It's so hard to pull a 10. That's an off-centered Magikarp. Dude. It's so hard to pull a 10. Imagine pulling a 10 ever. Mosfire says, Rip 9. Fat on the bottom and a little white spot on the corner. This is going to be Anthony 7. Good luck, Anthony. Tell you guys what, the next person to buy an energy card gets an energy card for free. We'll do that to keep the energy cards moving a little bit. But if you're not the next person to buy an energy card, you're just going to have the one that you bought at the normal price. Here's what you got left on the energy cards. Zhang G Emporium says Pokemon isn't going to be worth anything if we go into a recession. I actually strongly disagree with that. I think that probably what will happen is you will probably see a slowdown in the appreciation of the cards. In my opinion, that is probably when you should buy cards. Hold on.
3 Lotto, please.
1, 2, 3. He gets the free card too. Nice job. All right, Vapetrix. So I disagree with that entirely. You know why? The reason the economy is going into a recession or whatever, dropping, is primarily because... Lotto. That's Weekend Wolf. You missed it, Weekend Wolf. Is primarily because of the coronavirus. And the thing with the coronavirus is that eventually there's going to be a treatment for it. And we're going to understand it better. And we're going to vaccinate against it. And people are going to not be freaked out by it quite as much. And that won't happen right away. They need more time. But eventually that'll happen. So let's say the economy slows. And people sell some more of their Pokemon cards. And because of that, the market gets a little more saturated for Pokemon cards. Well, if I were you, I'd go buy some. Because eventually, we will know stuff about the coronavirus, and the economy will adjust for that. Vape tricks. And that's it. Yeah, we'll eventually have a vaccine. We'll eventually understand how to treat it better. And at that point, people will not freak out about it as much. We're not there yet. I'm super prepared to bug the F out just in case. People are saying it's like HIV. Yeah, I don't know much about. I know young people are actually dying from it. Healthy people are dying from it. It's not like what everyone tells you when they say, oh, it's just old people. And yes, it is old people. Plenty of old people die from it, but actually healthy people die from it too. So it's nasty. And, I think a lot of people are scared because right now it's going around. And it's in the news, and our politicians are concerned about it. But eventually there will be treatment for it, and there will be a vaccine for it. I really do believe that. And the economy will adjust at that point. Start putting these over. I think what's interesting about card collecting is it's immune to inflation. Nintendo prints the cards, so Nintendo can inflate the value of the cards, but the US government doesn't. So there's always going to be, there's like, how many of these are there? 46 of these. So if we go into a recession, there's still only going to be 46 of them. If I lose my job, maybe I'll try to sell it, right? And then I'll try to sell the card to get some money out of it because I'm so desperate for money. That would be like a worst case scenario, and I'll lose money if I had to do that. But my loss of money is somebody else's gain. So let's say I have to sell it now, and I drop the price to like $2,000 just to get my money out. Somebody else is going to buy this for $2,000. The economy is going to go back up, and then they're going to gain like $2,000 off of it. So that's how I feel about that. We had the 2008 recession. That's when everyone got rich, guys. People got rich in the 2008 recession. Not your grandma and grandpa. They lost all their money. But the people who understand like how to buy stock, how to buy real estate, it's time to go in. Time to clean house. You know what I mean? So the trick, I think, is to be a little prepared. You're supposed to have some emergency funds when just put aside all the time so that if you lose your job, you have a bit of a cushion. And then you're supposed to be watching the market for when things become undervalued and you're supposed to buy it. And cards work kind of like that too. If a card's undervalued and you're sure of it, you're supposed to go in and buy it. You're supposed to do that. And then you experience something like this, where the price of the card used to be $370, now it's $670. The virus is supposed to be mutating. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? Gail Ford says, yeah, right now is the best time to buy if you have money right now. Guess who says, but not that variety kind. All right, we're basically at the 2-hour mark. We're pretty close to finishing off the lotto, but it looks like we'll finish it off next time. It's a little bit slower tonight. I can understand that. It's a Sunday night, and you guys are all going to be going back to work tomorrow morning. And I streamed a little earlier than usual even. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I'm going to go have a good night's sleep and try to reset my sleep schedule to be like a normal person's sleep schedule, all right? I'm going to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.